On his 16th birthday, Dick Rutan received both a driver's license and solo pilot's license. At 19, Dick joined the Air Force Aviation Cadet Program and spent the next 2 decades as a tactical air command fighter pilot. Rutan flew 325 combat missions in Vietnam. Over 100 of them were classified and high risk. Lieutenant Colonel Rutan was awarded the Silver Star, 5 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 16 Air Medals, and the Purple Heart. And that's just the beginning of his career. As a civilian, Dick Rutan prepared for a 6-year quest to complete the first ever around-the-world, non-stop, non-refueled flight. His brother Bert designed the aircraft they named Voyager to accomplish the feat.
And the Voyager was highly compromised for range. That means the vertical tails were just barely big enough to keep it going in the straight direction. And sometimes when you try to turn the airplane, the dihedral and the adverse yaw would make it turn back the opposite direction. And I told Bert about that, and he says, "Dick, it's a world flight. It doesn't have to turn at all."
On a cold morning in December of 1986, the Voyager took off and flew for 9 days until the storm-battered aircraft successfully landed on a dry lake bed at Edwards Air Force Base in California.
This is Edwards Tower. This is Voyager 1. It says, "Sir, we're about 20 minutes out, and I know you're really busy, and I don't want to interfere with any of your flight test activities. But if you just kind of let me circle around and land on the northern dry lake, I'd really appreciate that." And I crossed my fingers and says, "Oh, please let me in, feel sorry for me." And the tower operator came back and he says, "Voyager 1, this is Edwards Tower." He says, "Sir, we have canceled flying for today, and we're all here waiting for your return."
President Ronald Reagan awarded Dick the Presidential Citizens Medal of Honor for the history-making flight, and the National Aeronautics Administration gave Dick the Most Memorable Flight Award. In 2005, Dick accomplished another historic achievement, this time in a ground-launched, rocket-powered aircraft called the Easy Rocket. Touted as the shortest long-distance rocket flight ever, this air vehicle took off from Mojave Air and Spaceport and set a world record, inspiring a new future for rocket travel and space tourism. On board that flight, Dick carried American flag patches to raise funds for scholarships. Dick has been traveling the world, lecturing, telling his tales of adventures as well as harrowing tales of near disaster. The successful Voyager story is one of tremendous courage and vision, and is referred to as aviation's last first. Tonight, we honor Dick Rutan with an Inspiration Award for his achievements and continuing contributions to inspiring young men and women to choose to fly and soar by using flight to help others.